What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my Spanish Road to Glory story in Football Manager 2018. If you are enjoying this series, make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video if you would like to see more. Though I just wanted to say sometimes it may take a few days to make an episode because I'm obviously playing off camera, trying to play through games a bit more so we progress through the season. And keep in mind, I make FIFA videos as well, so sometimes it's hard to play a lot in one day or something like that. But guys, there is a lot of positives. We're in November, about to get into December now, and I'll play 2 games today. We'll be progressing into December and see how we're looking. But, you know, we're looking pretty good because we've been offered a new contract only in November. So I'm going to show you why. We're going to the board confidence right now and the job security. To summarize, the board feel you are doing an unbelievable job and you clearly are putting a smile on the face of every single supporter. Long may it last. So everything is looking good right now. If you take a look at the details of that, the minimum expectation was to avoid finishing bottom of the league. And yeah, we're kind of doing a little bit better. We're looking like winning the title, essentially, and getting that automatic promotion. So let's take a look at those results. You can see there we still haven't lost. We've been getting wins, and we've started to be scoring more goals. With some changes to the formation, we've adjusted it to make a second one, but we'll get into that. So the last episode, we finished there. So yeah, since I saw you last, these games, since La Roda CF with the 1-0, they're just scraped over the line against them. And then a 3-1 there. That was a good result. But this is where things started to change. I'll show you the results. This game, we didn't score until the 71st minutes. And then we made a change. And that's why you've seen us continue. So since the 71st minute in that match, we started to score more goals. I still haven't used the striker, but what I have adjusted, it looks pretty crazy. It looks pretty crazy, but it works. It's amazing because there's more forward now. I'm using 2 attacking midfields. You can see there, 2 cams, no striker. That's what we're rolling with. The wingers on attack roll, and that wing back, Robles. It's just a perfect mix of keeping possession and now having enough players forward. With that 4 in attack, without having a striker though, it's so dangerous. So many players available to pass to. Hopefully you'll see it in the couple games I play in this episode. And then we've got Basso there, defensive midfield. Sometimes we rotate it because Guti, he actually picked up a suspension. He got like a red card, so we had to change that for a previous match, so he was suspended. So we're going to have to bring him in for the next match. But yeah, we're going to leave it in. He's had his suspension, but yeah, Basso as defensive midfielder brings some security as well, so it's an amazing balance. So if we go back, the last match summed it up as well, 5-2. If we just click on that game, if we just take a look at the stats, we had 12 shots on target, and if we go more into the analysis of the match stats, we had 5 clicker chances in that game. And then if we go to the other one, that away from home, 3-0, and we got a red, that was where Guti picked up a red card, which was really annoying, but we had the lead by then, which was pretty good, as you can see. He got it on the 44th minute, just before half-time. Yeah, a bit annoying. And Astray, he got 2 goals in essentially in a minute, because, yeah, 11th and 11th, so yeah, he did alright there. A good minute for him. Completely dominated. But, again, if we go to the match stats, and then you can see, we only had the 2 clicker chances in that one, but we just had we had 3 really good chances early. We took them, but yeah, the 10 chances on target there. That's what we want to look at. We had 10 shots on target, more than the opposition. They had 3 clear-cut chances, actually. So, yeah, it was a bit of an attacking game, honestly, but they didn't score, to be fair enough. Like, they had chances, but they didn't take them. And, like, we're just on some crazy form right now, and I don't want to say it too early, but this version of the tactic, it could be a killer tactic. Again, before judging a tactic, how good it is, and letting people like you guys download a tactic I use, I don't want to like put a link for you to download it because it's not even half of the season yet. even though it's looking really amazing, and we got to get into the match today. But I did want to show you why they offered us a new contract. So we'll discuss the current vision. Well, no, exactly. We're going to accept it. I was going to go discuss and accept, so we just accept straight up. Yeah, I'm happy to get an extension of my contract, honestly. 2-year extension. Like, yeah, I'm happy with it. I just take it fine. I don't need to ask for more wage, promotion, wage rise. Sure, I'll give them what they want to. I'll accept what they want to give me. You know, I don't want to ask for too much because it's better more money put into the club more than anything. So we'll accept that. So that's a kind of one step already in my managerial career, getting offered a 2-year extension deal. So happy with that. But next up, we're playing the team that's sitting in 16th, and we'll take a look at our next game as well. See, the good thing, there's actually no cup. There's no cup competition in this league. So this division. So you just play all the group matches. Yeah, because it's the 3rd division, Group 18. You just play against everyone, and that's it for the season. So I'm pretty happy about that, honestly. But the season goes pretty long into June there. But yeah, take a look at the match preview, and we're playing at home. We're playing at home, and the mentality for this is attacking, just going straight. It's the perfect mix, because before, we're not playing a striker. In this one, no striker. Yeah, it feels maybe not enough players forward. But this, even without the striker, it's amazing. So many runs and the players running into the box. It's excellent. It's excellent for sure. But we can bring Guti back in here, so we're going to take off that striker. We don't utilize him anyway, and then we'll bring him back in, especially it's at home. We'll take Basso. He's been pretty good. He scored 3 goals and more the defensive role, but then we can push him up to the central midfield position, play him his best. He can play a ball-winning midfielder, Guti, so I think it's a really good balance. And the roles as well. I think the roles are really well mixed and suits the style, and yeah, we're playing it really well. We dropped Arribas back to a fullback on defend, just balance that a bit more, play a more defensive role. So yeah, let's see if we can continue it into this game, continue the massive form. And I want to show you, like, the games I do play, I want to show you how amazing we're playing, the football we're playing for sure. I want it to be showcased even more, because if you check, like, if someone checks out the video or someone suggested to, like, oh, this tactic is amazing, this guy is using, yeah, I want it, like, to prove that in the games we do play on camera, let's say. So yeah, come on lads, show me what you can do. Okay, pretty decent reaction, but again, I'll keep kind of going to select all players, and then passionately, there's a lot more to come from you. Just, yeah, keeps the good reaction, doesn't really get any bad ones, sometimes goes very, very well. But let's play this game here. They are 16th, so being at home as well in this game, you should be expecting a big one. But yeah, take a look at the runs of the players into the box. We really don't need a striker like that. And at the same time, we can dominate possession. We can dominate possession when they get back. There's a lot of players in midfield too. Here we are. Robles with the throw-in. Coco. Don't forget Robles, yeah, playing that wing-back attack. So he gets very much forward. Ooh. That was a great position to be in, but it was a bit of a wasted cross, honestly. Okay, Robles, and he gets back to defend well. So even though he's... Oh no, we made an error! It's an error! But Alvaro saves us. But I was going to say, Robles, he gets back well. Even though playing wing-back on attack. On the defensive side of things, gets back, defends, and that's what we need. We really have the right balance of players in each section of the pitch. From the defense, and then to the midfield, and then forward. There's a great amount of players for all the different roles and situations in games, we'll say. We had a chance there. Look, come on, let's see. Let's see if we can get a goal. It's been coming. It's been coming. And Pedro Astray finishes there. Very, very good. Getting that quick ball in. See the numbers we've got in the box. See, I'd say that's enough. We don't need to play a striker. But yeah, using that extra attacking midfielder, an extra number into the box. Because previously that would have been... We're not using a defensive midfielder now, unless we drop the centre midfielder as a defensive midfielder, but we would play 2 centre midfielders and a defensive midfielder. But yeah, now Buyo get the ball in. Oh, he's going to find Schaffer. Where's he going to go? Guti. Oh, here we go. Here we go. See the passing there? You get about 4 guys there, around 4 or 5 guys. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous and wonderful to witness. And look at the passing is good. Buyo loses possession, unfortunately. Okay, can we put the pressure on them? See the pressure? Look at that, the 4. Looking really, really good. Oh, we lose it, but we win it back. Luis Alberto. He's starting to get some games now. You may have not seen him too much before. But, yeah, when they just clear it. They just clear it straight back to us. And that's how it goes. And here we are. Astray gets it through to Luis Alberto. But see, the chances just keep coming like that. I'm really excited because I'm executing the way I want to play perfectly. And the team is doing that. Oh, look at that ball! Quick! And Coco, he has like 8 goals, something crazy like that, and he just joined recently. Well, like, he was in the last episode. Like, how many games has he played? Yeah, 9. Amazing stuff. And now, Arribas. Booyah, let's get a second before half-time. Come on. It's going to be another penalty. We've been winning a decent amount of penalties as well, because I'm feeling because we're getting a lot of players into the box. I feel that's why. And Coco, like, he scored a few now. He takes them, and he takes them well. With accuracy and power. Look at that! That was low, accurate, and fast. Of course a goalkeeper couldn't save. No goalkeeper in the world could have saved this penalty. Look at that. Name me one who would have saved that. No one would have. I'm confident in that. But, yeah, we deserve that. As you can see, we've got high possession, 5 shots on target, so a decent amount of chances, quality chances in the first half. So, we'll go into the dressing room. And we've got to say, passionately, very pleased with the performance. But, yeah, we said very pleased, but not many reactions. But I've been saying that for the whole season because we've been playing amazingly. So, yeah, now you can kind of see they're just not reacting. It's not a bad reaction. It's just because it's the same. That's why I said, I mentioned it before. What would you guys do when you keep winning games and you say you're pleased? What else would you say? Obviously, I don't want to say something bad that they'll get a bad reaction to, you know? Oh, they almost come in and score from half-time. So maybe something there, like, don't get complacent, but usually I like to do that at 1-0. Normally, if you're leading by 2 or more goals at half-time, you want to praise them. So, yeah, let me know what you would do anyway. Just after all these games you keep winning. And see, like, that's annoying, giving away the foul. But, like you saw from the expectations, the board just wanted us to avoid from finishing bottom of the table. And we're killing it at the top. The opposite side to our expectations. Come on, gotta win this, gotta clear. Penalty. We haven't actually given away too many penalties. Trying to remember when last time we gave away one. But can Alvaro save this one? It will be massive. Oh, he gets the right way. But again, very good, strong penalty by the opponents there. So this is where maybe we'll just have to see. We'll have to see how... wasn't a bad effort by Alvaro. Buyo's not having one of his best games, which is rare to see. Now, Alvaro to get this forward. And what we've done in these situations is get a goal back. See, the combination. The combination. The lads know what they need to do. And they did that. But take a look, guys. And that was a pretty quick attack. So it wasn't exactly where we had all those numbers in the box. In this, they were just working towards that. See here. Astray gets to Luis Alberto, jumping over the defender and got back to him. But see that burst of play. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 6 players. It's so dangerous. So, yeah, that really would be all those, essentially, when they get forward. And then Robles, he gets forward as well. So it's so dangerous. I just love the setup right now. Generally, I notice Rabanal gets pretty tired. I'm not sure. Does he have low stamina? Yeah, his stamina's 10. Understandable. We only have him on loan, of course. He's developing throughout the season, so that's good for us because he's playing solid football. But I'm noticing Rueda's not having a very good game. Who would you take off in this situation? It's a tough choice. But I think about the next game. So Rabanal will take off for Gardel, and so hopefully Oscar he just starts playing well for the rest of the game. But we're in a good position either way, and we're still holding on to this right now. Let's see what Coco does. Thought he would have scored. It was a dangerous free kick. Good effort. But yeah, we're going to make some more changes. Astray has had a very good game. We're going to bring on Jose Vega. And again, that's kind of his best role. The other ones are like so similar, so we might as well just leave that. And then Schaefer, we're going to bring on Jonas Basso. See, now we can make this change. We drop Basso into a defensive midfield position. Defensive midfielder support. We'll play him in his best role still. And that's a really good mix. It's different. It's different, but I feel... See, look at the numbers in the pitch in that area. It covers a lot of areas there. I like how it does that. And I do feel with the two centre attacking midfielders now, it's a bit better. It's a bit like we still have more of a chance to score without a strike. It's an extra number getting into the box. Because normally maybe that other centre mid would have stayed back. Luis Alberto. Let's see. Vega goes to Luis Alberto. Jose Vega gets the assist, but 4-1. See, that's why I felt the style we want to play was right when I set up the initial tactic. But then the adjustments now, I think it's a perfect amount. It's a perfect amount with the amount of players we're getting into the box. That's why I keep reiterating, because, yeah, it's really showcased right now with the amount of chances we're having and the limited chances the opposition has, because it's still a lot of players for us in midfield. So it's going to be hard for them to get past. We could get a fifth here. I wouldn't be surprised. Coco, Basso. See, he's defensive midfield and push up, but he doesn't run into the box. Vega, again! Jose does it. He's been really, really good. And as I said, this is going to showcase the football we have been playing. We get the fifth goal. What a performance. Luis Alberto with the assist, though. And Vega with the finish. Low and powerful. And they have an opportunity here. Could we defend this? Or will they score? Oh, they get another penalty. That's a bit annoying. I guess the positive is we didn't concede, like in open play. It's just, these penalties, so hopefully we can not give them away, but it's not... Oh, Alvaro makes the save, though! What a save! He's been very, very good. And he guessed the right way last time. So, well done. Stood tall. And he saves. And yeah, that should be it. Just about like 40 seconds left when the highlight starts. Generally, no goal in this situation, so we've got their players covered. We've got them covered, and yeah, it's just a matter of playing our time here. Unless we do actually counter. No, I told you. There won't be an opposition, or goal for opposition either, so... Yeah, that's going to be it here. Just finish off the game. We get it forward, but yeah, what a performance. 5-1 showcased here. I'm really pleased with how we're going. See, I'm trying to just think right now, like, do we still have one of the better team, or we are one of the better teams in the league, even though the expectations from the board wasn't high. I think the media expectation was higher, actually. So, because I want to know how well we're actually doing with the formation and the tactic and the style we're playing. Is it just because we have a dominant team, or is it pretty equal? It's hard to say. With the, like, I thought from the expectations from the board, just to not finish on the bottom, yeah, we must not be that great. Who knows, compared to the other players in other teams. But you can see Rueda kind of turned his game around, finished with a 6.7. Did better after half-time. But yeah, Coco's been actually crazy. Cool Coco. I like that. I like that heading. But just take a look. And, you can't see it now. A couple weeks ago in game, he had like a lot of arrows going up. So he's been doing well in training. Just shows like his leadership, and even in training, he wants to show that, not just in games. But that form is ridiculous. Seriously. Like, I talked about how good our team is and everything like that compared to others in this league. But Coco has made that a bit extra. No doubt, he's brought quality and experience. Unfortunately, Alvaro, he's got a tight calf, out for 1 to 2 days. See how he's going to be. The game is tomorrow, so yeah, we'll just see. But guys, it looks like an offer finally got accepted for Gardel. We were using him in some games, but he was one of those guys on an amateur contract. So yeah, I wasn't going to fight to keep him. As you can see, there could be better options. And even with a couple of the lads we already have, like in Escoms, Rueda, you know, Rueda, yeah, sometimes doesn't have the best of games. I think sometimes he might have a decent rating, because the whole team's playing well. Like, yeah, Antonio Rangel is excellent. Rabanal is good as well. So I'm not sure if we even need to replace him, honestly, because as you can see, we still got Escom's Rangel, who's going to should come in. He should be he should be coming in now. He's our best option, but I think he was out for a little bit, and we'll just because yeah, I think we'll take Rueda out then, and we'll bring Rangel in. But we haven't really noticed like a major problem. Alvaro, who hopefully, yeah, he'll still be alright. Hopefully he'll still be alright. But this is a big match. This is a big match because we're playing the team that's in 4th, so they're not too bad. One of the next best teams. Obviously, we've shown we're clearly the best, but we will get into the team selection, see how it's looking. Alvaro, yeah, his condition and sharpness, like match sharpness, it's not too bad. He's injured. He's scheduled to complete rehabilitation and should return to full training tomorrow. So I think we still got Yelko, but I think I don't want to mess with it. I think Alvaro, he's been in good form. That was just like a little knock he picked up, so he should be right. It's not like coming back from a big injury. But as you can see, what do you think? What do you think about the other guys? Should I just release them? That's the same with the guy that just moved on. I was like, oh, I'll wait until someone actually just makes him an offer and he accepts, because they reject it a lot of the time. So what do you think I should do? Because I'm like, oh, I might as well keep them. We just have a lot of players in the squad. That's how it was, yeah, when we joined. And obviously with Coco signing, yeah, Lee Jun-ho hasn't been playing too much, but obviously it's shown as the right selection because Coco has been very, very good, though we will get into the match now. The team is looking very, very strong, and we've got a couple of connecting lines. So, yeah, the fullbacks, and I guess wingback as well, Robles, combining with the wingers, getting good connections. That is very good. You can see that in the games we play. So, let's head into it now. But they do have a quality striker on their books, Alex Cortel, and see, look at that, his recommendation will be 84. See, if we had him, we probably would consider playing a striker. He's very good. Good dribbling, good finish. He's good heading as well. So, yeah, quality for this level. So I'm just kind of deliberating. We probably will have to do something about him, honestly. But they've got quite a few players. Apply advice for... If I take that off, just apply advice to team and just have that all. Yeah, tight mark, all those dangers. Because you can see from the average rating, well, the whole team is pretty good, honestly. So, yeah, we'll just apply what's suggested there, because yeah, this is a good team. We'll say passionately or assertive. I'll go assertive. I'll keep, yeah, come on, let's show me what you can do. Ooh, couple players switching off. Okay, we gotta hopefully turn this around. Say passionately, a lot more to come from you. Okay, couldn't, but more thumbs up then. Yeah, a bit disappointed and surprised though. See, this is where we have to have another really good game. If we are clearly dominant, then I think that will be, yeah, that will be a bit more obvious, like with how we're going. And I was going to say, Cortel looks a bit darker in the game. Here's the early opportunity. Complained about the free kick a little bit, but we've still got possession. This is where we can get a few numbers in. Look, there's just too many options. There's too many options that get into the box. So, yeah, getting that cross in is a really good advantage for us. We'll take a look on the replay and see Chauffeur, that good ball to Luis Alberto, and then he played it out wide, Robles. And because when Robles gets forward, that allows, that be Coco to get into the box? But yeah, for whatever reason, I can't click on him there. It's just maybe how he's positioned. But I can't click on Coco, but I clicked on all these other players, and he's the only attacking player that's not selected. So, yeah, with the attacking wing-back, that allows Coco to get into the box. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and obviously, yeah, one of them will sit a bit more deep. But, yeah, the point is, we get so many options. So many options running into the box. Oh, lose possession. But, oh, see, here's Cortel. Cortel almost scores. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he looks a little bit darker than he is in his photo. Just a little bit. Let's see how we defend it. And well done. See, that was like a good opportunity for them. But we still get the numbers back. And now we get the numbers forward. Luis Alberto. See, the crosses are on point, though. Puts them in very, very well. So it's not just, oh, like flooding the box or something like that. And Coco. He's dominating games right now. He's 35 years old, don't forget. And just pinpoint cross to Luis Alberto. And another opportunity here. We'll go over the top to Astray. And he scores. That was quick. Just like... It's getting a bit crazy now. Like, I'm maybe starting to realize, are we just a dominant team? Are we just a dominant team in this league? Because we are performing very, very well. Or is this a killer tactic? And see, it says, like, a lot of players are looking uninterested. They're bored. Is it because it's too easy for them? I don't really know. So I'm just going to say passionately, very pleased with the performance. Like, I can't say... what else do you say when you're dominating that much? See, I select all players here, and I'll say assertively... Like, what else do you say? I'm not happy, but you can't say that. You're being too good. There's a lot more to come from you, but they're winning 3-0. I'm very happy with your performance. Pressure's off. Just play your natural game. Yeah, it's the only... I thought maybe relax because we're winning, but yeah, Australia's a bit... yeah, he's confused and demotivated by that. So that's what I mean. That just to show you there. What else? What else can you say when you're winning 3-0? Yeah, say please, because I've been saying that for so long, so they're not really getting a reaction out of it. Do you maybe just say nothing then? Just continue? But then that doesn't get a good reaction anyway. You might as well say pleased. Because your players won't complain when you just say you're pleased. They'll just either react happy or just say nothing. But let's see. We'll probably just get a goal anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Astray. Would he have scored if he didn't get a bad reaction? Who knows? Now Rangel goes back to Alvaro. So there's been no worries for him. He'll get it forward. Guti, Schaefer. We're just... Okay. They're getting those balls over the top, though. You think eventually they should be scoring. But they're not yet. It's a set piece. It's a set piece that we concede from. So they had all these opportunities, but they eventually get the breakthrough. They probably deserve a goal, honestly, with the opportunities they've had. They've had chances, to be fair. Technically, more than us, but they're not taking them. And now, what's the chances we go forward and get the goal back? It's happened in this episode. But it's happened in a lot of games where the opponent scores, we get the goal back instantly. Well, not long after, at least. See, they're exploiting it well, though. I won't lie. But the court, he can't finish. Like, I thought he looked great. I was almost interested in signing him if it was possible. But what he's shown in this game has kind of changed my mind. He should be good finishing. Like, his finishing is 14, but composure 6. So composure, lowers that a bit. So let's see. Can we get that goal back and finish it? Astray! There he goes. Makes it 4-1. So once more we do get the goal back. Astray, how good has he been today? So here we go. Arribas with the throw-in goes to Buyo. He's been very good. Gets another assist to his name. And now that is his hat-trick. He scored 3 goals for today. Very, very good. So he didn't get the greatest reaction from Team Talk, but in the end, didn't really matter. But I think, even though we don't desperately need to, we'll just make substitutions for the players on the lowest condition, essentially. So yeah, Chauffeur will come off. We'll bring on Basso, and we'll just try and get him in his best role. We'll go to the pitch, and then just drop him back to defensive midfield. There we go. I can actually play him in Anchorman. We'll try him there, see how he goes. It's not too much is going to matter at this point. Or it's not going to change too much anyway. I think Legion, I want to give him a chance. Coco, he doesn't get too tired. Like, even though his stamina's 9, but then his natural fitness, so he's a little bit more fit, so that makes up for it. But he doesn't get too tired. He never really has the lowest condition. So I don't really substitute him off too much. And then I just think, yeah, Jose Vega, he'll come on for Luis Alberto. I think, or Astray. No, we'll take Astray off because then the fans can applaud his hat-trick. I think that will be fair. So yeah, really, our opponents here today, they've really had more chances. Not by too much. We've had some quality chances ourselves, of course, making 4 goals. Like, yeah, that's good. But you can see where there's been a weakness for us, those balls over the top. But they go for it and we defend it there. And of course, that's going to happen. We could prevent that if we get more players back and sit deep, but then we wouldn't be as dominant in attack as well. So, like I said, it goes both ways. And we could end up this game. We'll see what happens here, though. They could score. They get the ball in. See, they were more effective there, getting a cross in, opposed to the balls over the top on those opportunities. So, yeah, that was a good goal for them. See, push out wide. See, I'd rather, Robles to keep a bit closer to him, you know, on that situation. We didn't really need him trying to push into the box there, and he could have blocked that cross. So it's more so, little defensive things there, not overall, just getting more players back. It's more so needing him to stick to his marker. But at the end of the day, we are going to advance. Could we finish off with another 5th goal in a game? But it looks like it will end this way. They go back to the keeper. They try and get it forward. But they're a bit slow, so we're starting to get some back now. And Rangel in the position. So 4-2. Again, conceding 2 goals. A bit annoyed that we did. But hey, we scored 4. Or could we make it 5? No. We wasted that opportunity. But again, we were too dangerous. But if you look at the chances, they had more total shots, more shots on target. We go into the match stats. They had 3 clear. We actually had 0 clear-cut chances, which is interesting because we scored 4. So at the end of the day, the biggest stat is 4-2. And see here, we'll say calmly then, we're very pleased. And let's see, at least there's no bad reactions. There's just no major quality reactions, but the morale is already great. So not going to worry about it too much. But I wonder if you guys, when you're in the same situation, what do you start saying when... See, they're looking complacent. Maybe that's fair enough. I just don't like saying don't get complacent when you're dominating, when you've got more than the 1 goal. I like to say it when we're winning 1-0 at halftime. I just don't know why there should be an awkward silence. We had another dominating attacking performance. Without playing a striker, don't forget. And we're starting to get a commanding lead. Got that 6-point lead now. A dominant goal difference. Obviously, only 11 against. So we've got the least conceded in the league and most scored. That's telling. But guys, we'll leave it there. We played the 2 games. We scored 9 goals in those 2 together and we conceded 3. So obviously, we're starting to concede maybe a little bit more than we did earlier in the season. But hey, we had some games, but we kept more clean sheets like that. But we're not going to be having 0-0s now. We're going to be scoring. Look, and if we add that game, the last 3 games we've scored 14, and again a higher goals conceded. But yeah, we're totally dominating them, like scoring that many goals. So yeah, let me know. Do you think this is a killer tactic, or compared to the other teams, are we just a bit better? So it will be very interesting to see when we get promoted. Like on this form, we should be finishing top and getting promoted into the next division. Let me know your thoughts so far. And I know I want to be doing this a bit more, but obviously at the same time, I want to be like obviously playing more games off camera so we get through the season, because as I know you guys like the series like that, you like those Football Manager series, so I'll play off camera. And if you're wondering about Manchester United series, like I'm going to be starting to do that as well, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that long term. I think it might be best if we focus on this series and turn it into a special one, even though if the interest may not be so high. I just want to make it, even though if it will be a slept on series, because I know it's going to be amazing. I know you guys watching will hopefully enjoy it, so I hope you do. Drop a like on the video, and I'll see you guys next time.